I think this is on, isn't it? Yeah. We are on. Well, good morning, Laura and Judy and Hal. Good morning to everybody who is watching us on YouTube. So it's a lovely morning, and as I said, I choose the topic based on what went on in my week. So my week last week, I was pretty much sleep deprived. I tried to get too much done, right? So running a clinic full time and studying and getting things ready for my new clinic in cellular medicine. So I have been staying at the office almost till midnight, almost every night, and then I didn't really settle into sleep until 12:30, 12:45, and then I had to get up at 5. The latest I had to get out of bed is 5:30 to be in the office and to see the first patient at 7:30. So anyway, but I'm glad I'm able to do that. I think back and I said, oh my God, when was the last time I feel I was able to do that? I was able to pull. When you were a new mother, probably. Yeah. Well, that when I was in my as a student in college, right, in medical school, and also during my residency and fellowship year, that was when I could pull so much with on so little sleep. But then life went on, and then motherhood and illness. So I think previous years, if I have lack of sleep for just a couple of nights, I I felt really slow, like slow. Um, so, but this year I was able, I don't. Last week I pulled every night. It was like that, and I don't feel tired. I don't feel fatigued. Well, some of it is because I'm doing the cellular medicine. In this course I'm doing, we were advised, you got to try it for yourself. You got everything you're going to advise your patient to do, you got to do it first. So I tried everything, So each phase that I'm learning, I try. So I learn about it. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. I wanted to ask you, what did you eat this past week that kept you so peptides? Well, I learned about how to detox the body, right? But we have tools in cellular medicine and longevity medicine. So the last couple of weeks, I tried to take not only peptide, but something that help to kill our zombie cells, our senescent cells. And I also put myself on a peptide that rejuvenate and restore my immune system. So cleansing and restoring the immune system. So I feel really good. But then I thought to myself, even though I'm able to perform on so little sleep, it's still not good. It's still not good. And I found myself, like I think yesterday I was driving and I found myself feeling very sleepy as I drive, and I said, oh my God, this is dangerous, right? Yes. Even though I don't feel fatigued, but I fell asleep, like very sleepy while driving. So my topic today is about sleep, but we can talk about how meditation helps sleep. But before we do that, maybe we can talk about what our understanding is about the benefit of sleep. What do you think? Why sleep is so important for us now? The body rests, but what happened during sleep? We know that we rest, but what happened during sleep?
We seem to work out all the bad mental things in our dreams.
So yeah, so I mentioned about me taking something to help to get rid of these zombie cells, senescent cells, clear out the wastage and things like that. So sleep is when our body does that naturally. Okay, so naturally when you go to sleep, your cells start going about working to clear out the toxic substances and clear out the waste products and renew.
So the cells never sleep.
The cells don't sleep.
The brain sleeps.
The brain cells don't sleep either. Because during sleep, your brain cells, they go through that detox. They clear out all the toxins in the brain. We call that system that clear out wastage is called glymphatic system, not lymphatic system, glymphatic system. So our cells, they do a lot and they know how to do things. But if you have something that blocks that process, then your body cannot clear out waste substances and the toxins and everything build up in your body, and then it's one thing lead to another, right? So it makes all the waste substances make your cells sick, and then they can't clear the wastage, and then you have more waste that makes your cells even sicker. It can't catch up. Right. Yeah. So sleep is very important. But what governs sleep? Do you know? Because I think if I didn't study this field and go deep down into sleep science, I wouldn't know either. I mean, as a doctor, I wouldn't know, right?
Your question was what governs sleep?
Yeah.
Like what part of the brain governs sleep?
Right. What in your body that governs the sleep?
Would have to be the base brain, right?
Right. Well, in our cells, there are circadian clock genes, every cells, so they can communicate. But also in our brain, there is a center that is a circadian clock center. So there is communication between our brain and our cells in other parts of the body.
Where is it? Is it at the base?
It's deep down inside your
The
brain.
limbic?
No, it's not the limbic. It's
It's
there is a long,
Monkey.
long name to it.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So
there's
it's not the limbic system.
no, but it's it's deep down and there's a long name, circadian something.
So it's like part of the nervous system?
No, not really. It's a center by itself. There's a circadian clock center deep in our brain, but in the cells we also have circadian clock genes. Yes, so that's how cells communicate with the brain. But then,
may I make a parallel? Because I just have like an insight moment right now. I look at the nature and the creation that is created around us.
Yes.
The same, the seasons of spring and summer where it's so much activity and then it's such a beautiful flow if you look in the nature. Animals the same.
Right.
It would behooves us to just think that, hey, it's normal for us to rest. We are so sometimes fools and we keep going and going, running on empty.
Look at all those leaves resting on the ground.
But so that's what
it's like the nature is telling us rest too.
Yeah, so
I rest.
There is when we talk about nature and ourselves, and and how does nature affect your sleep? But how? What is it in nature that tells your body when to sleep and when to awake? The light. But but even if you don't see the light, I mean, if you stay in the dark room and you go to sleep, you still wake up.
So it's innate in us.
It's inside of us.
I'm thinking it's a symbiosis.
It's inside of us, but the nature also affects what's going on inside of us. So what's going on inside of us? The hormones and the neurotransmitters. Yeah. So
microcosm and macrocosm. Right?
Yeah. So anyway, so in our body, we have hormones like the cortisol hormone. So when your cortisol hormone rises, it's the highest in the morning, and it should fall to be the lowest in the evening. So when your cortisol level is high, it wakes you up, right? Because that cortisol level rises when you are stressed. And when you are stressed, what do? You can't sleep. So the cortisol level slowly rises during sleep. And when it rises to the high level in the morning, you wake up. And then, the dopamine is a neurotransmitter, and the melatonin also, and tryptophan, all of these substances that are going on in our body govern our sleep, right? On our rhythm, yeah. But what is it that makes the people cannot go to sleep? So we should really go to sleep at night. The imbalance, yeah.
Like you said, the adrenal, the cortisol imbalance. Yeah, right. When we mess up with our rhythm and we overrule. Yeah. We overrule our body's signals. Yes. The mind overrules. Yeah. I can do it. No. So then we imbalance our body, right?
Yeah. So like for me, last week, I purposely stayed up trying to work until midnight. So it's number one, what we do to ourselves, right? Our bad habit. Bad habit number one,
For a short time it's a success.
Right.
For a long time
it's not. Yeah. So I have to reverse my bad habit and start to tell myself to go home early and get into bed early.
By 9:30.
But a lot of us just say, oh, we're so busy and we need to stay up to get some more work done. That's very common. I mean, there are many of us doing that out there. Many of us.
You work slowly when you're
tired. I know. So our productivity is down when we are tired. And so even though I stay up late working, I may work slower. Like, what's the other reason that keep people? Anxiety and stress, overthinking. So when I talk to my patients who have problem with their sleep, a lot of them tell me that their mind is racing with thoughts.
It's anxiety based on fear of the future, fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
Is it?
I think fear triggers anxiety a lot.
Lack of faith in something good.
Yeah.
Then sort of
or
fear of the unknown.
Lack of confidence too lead to anxiety, right?
Lack of safety.
Lack of safety, lack of self-esteem, all of that can lead to anxiety. So we have number one reason is too busy, staying up, trying to work. Number two is overthinking, mind racing. What else keep the patient? Keep people from not going to sleep at the right time. Or even if they go to bed, they just lay there awake.
They replay the day.
They replay the day. Well, that's about overthinking too.
Yeah.
Overthinking, stress. We know. Yeah. They go to bed with their phones.
Who does that?
Who does that? Yes. Who does that? I do. I do that a lot because that's.
Out, right?
Well, because during the day I don't have time to check my email. During the day I don't have time to check phone messages or messages from family and friends. So when I go to bed, that's when I. But that's such a bad habit. I know it's a bad habit, And we have to find a time to check those. Should it be in the morning? Yeah. So maybe go to bed. So changing our habit. Go to bed early. Don't check the phones, and get up maybe half an hour early, and then check the phones in the morning. Right?
The problem with that is it can make you late. If you get
Well,
messages,
the thing is, I think you have to change your routine. So instead of, I'm thinking about myself, how can I change my routine? So I go to bed.
Well. Simplify as much as possible.
Yeah, but if I go to bed at 12:30 and I spend about half an hour from 12 to 12:30 to check my phones, messages and email, why don't I just put the phone away, go to bed at 12 or maybe 11? I go to bed at 11, and now, I wake up. If I go to bed at 12:30, I say, okay, I have to get at least 5 hours of sleep. So I wake up at 5:30. If I go to bed at 11 and don't touch the phone, I can easily wake up at 4:30, and I have that extra hours to check my work, check email. And I probably will process things much better after a night of sleep.
I would think. Also, is it hard to go to sleep after you've been doing it? Is it hard to go to sleep after you've been doing it?
Yeah, I know, because then your mind starts to think about things, like...
Basically, we create our own anxiety. It's not that someone else, it's not that really attacks us. We make it inside of our mind.
Yeah.
By unhealthy habits.
Right. So do you think we can change our unhealthy habits? I think we
For
can.
sure.
Yes, yeah.
If you want to.
If we want to, we have to want. Yes.
It takes the mind and the heart together.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so during the sleep, the body goes about working to detox and repair, right? The gut, the liver, every other organs too, not just the mind, the brain.
To say what makes us change. It's not fear. It's not anything else. It's a small thing in my body that is called, from time to time when I get overstressed, overloaded, I get migraines. It's my body's way of telling me, you don't want to change? I'll change it for you. It's true. And those migraines, they set me for 24, 48 hours in bed. Automatically. Like I cannot even raise up.
Right.
Yes. So that's how I change.
Right. So I think the body has a way.
I'm starting to respect my own body and my own self, loving myself, because otherwise I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
So I just want to let you know that.
But
that's how it works for me.
Yeah. So I think the body has a way to make us do the right thing, because if you purposely,
that's what I was trying.
Yeah, if you purposely go against what your body needs, then what happens? You become sick, and what happens when you become sick? You have to go to bed and just rest, right? Yes. Yeah. Or you crash out and you get sick and you go to the hospital and then you sleep there. But the body, if you don't make changes, the body will tell you, you need to rest. One way or another. You get sick, you can't work, you can't go to work, you have to stay home and stay in bed, right? Yeah.
How does your body, as I explained in my situation, my body sets some sort of migraine, and then it puts me to rest. How does your body send toward, your mechanism of protection of your body? How you have?
That's a great question. I think I just get tired naturally and I go to sleep. I wish my wife was there.
So your protection mechanism is your wife telling you it's enough.
She watches over me pretty carefully.
Got it.
But no, I don't think I have not ever had a migraine. I've had some heart issues.
But that's also a way of body telling you.
It can be. Absolutely. Thank goodness for medicine. I generally So the sun.
Yes. So how to improve our sleep? We have to get rid of our bad habit. We have to stop overthinking. And then what's the last one we just mentioned?
We got to let go of our anxiety.
And that's overthinking. So start the bad habit, the habit of going to bed late and the habit of playing with our phones, But there is something about the light too, talking about light and how nature affects us. So the sunlight from morning till night, the spectrum of the light changes. So in the morning you get a lot of blue light, and then afternoon you get more of the orange red light. So yeah, so they say
people wear glasses.
Yeah, they want to block out the blue light at nighttime, because blue light in the morning is what keep us awake during the night, during the day. So the research shows that in the morning, if you go out and just look at the sun, so the sunlight entering your eyes, interestingly, stimulates the production of the melatonin. Can you believe that the eyes produces melatonin? So as the melatonin level rises towards the end of the day, that's what helps you to sleep better. So people who are out in the sun, they tend to sleep deeper at night. Yeah, because their body produces more melatonin. Yeah. And then so just a few minutes in the morning, if you get out in sunlight first thing in the morning, you look at the sun, and then that blue light entering your body will stay, your eyes actually produce melatonin. And then they found out that, at sunset, if you go out there too, you get more of the red light spectrum, infrared red light spectrum entering your body that helps you to, right. Yeah. And so be out there in nature, don't stay indoor. And people say, oh, I do see sunlight through the car, through the window. And apparently the research shows that that's not as effective as being actually outdoor looking up at the sun. It's like 50 times less effective. 50 times less powerful. So I think we have to get out there. But I having said that, I go straight into my car, go to the office, get straight into the office building, and that's
all the artificial lights.
Yeah, I don't get a lot of sunlight, so maybe we have to change our habit and purposely get outside.
Also eat outside. Eat outside.
Eat outside.
It's very nice to have like picnic table or somewhere.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Even when it's cold, right? With the snow
It's
down.
just an idea.
I'm gonna
Put your jacket on and go outside.
Or a blanket. Big blanket.
Yeah. But anyway, so how is it that we can use mindfulness meditation to help to improve our sleep?
Skin.
The body scan, body scan. Yes.
I have some night overthinking.
Yeah.
Anxiety, thought for so many things to think.
Stimulate.
Yeah, and then I cannot sleep. To do. So I use a body scan meditation type, and then try to sleep that way. This work.
Yeah. Yeah. And when your mind is overthinking and your monkey mind is racing, when we do the meditation, raising the awareness, thinking about our thoughts, right? Thinking and being aware of our thoughts can help us to kind of direct our thoughts in a different direction. So working on our thoughts to calm down, just let's say if your mind is racing and you're thinking about something stressful, like I think That's what Hal was trying to tell me to do last night when I came home and I started talking about all these things going on. And I mean, if we keep talking about that, it's going to raise stress level, anxiety, or whatever. And then, how's that? Calm down. Stop thinking about it. So I think by raising awareness and thinking about our thinking,
Yes, very good.
being aware of our thoughts, we can direct our thought thinking process away from those thoughts. So with that, I'd like to invite you into this half an hour meditation session. And if you want to lay down, you can lay down, and we'll practice body scan today. Okay, so let's start by taking a few deep breaths in and out. Start, return to yourself and return to this present moment. I invite you to focus and pay full attention to your breaths, so that when you breathe in, you know exactly how you are breathing in. And you are aware that your in-breath is slow and deep. And when you breathe out, be aware of how you breathe out. And I invite you to breathe out slower than you breathe in. Return to yourself, raising awareness about ourselves. With each breath, in and out, slowly and deeply, I invite you to explore how your body feels at this present moment. How each part of your body is feeling right now. You may notice that your neck muscle is still tense, or your shoulders shrugged up. Try to relax. Let go of the tension. I invite you to follow your breaths in and out. You are becoming more aware of the senses Just focus and hone in on your mind and your thoughts. And let's be aware of where we are right now and how we connect with nature and the universe. How are we feeling in this very present moment? Are we in tune with our body and mind? Is our monkey mind racing? And if our monkey mind is racing, let's bring it back to this present moment and focus on our breath in and out. Now visualize yourself in your favorite environment. Visualize yourself totally immersed in this environment where you feel as one with nature. Now bring your attention to the top of your head. And visualize a stream or flow of light energy that is flowing down, touching the top of your head. See how your head feels. As this light source flowing down slowly down your head. And you see your brain inside of your skull. Hopefully your brain is relaxing at this present moment, trying to absorb that energy source. And this energy source really helps to settle your brain, where you feel so peaceful. You can even feel the energy emitting through your eyes, your ears, your nose, and your mouth. And you are so aware of this movement of the energy source, warming up your body. It's slowly soaking up your body and your tissue. Now as the energy flow is going down to your neck, you may realize that your neck is still tense, but it is going to let go of that tension, ready to soak up that energy, the warmth, the energy. And we see the energy flowing slowly down our neck onto our shoulders. Deep breaths in and out. So this energy flow is now slowly soaking, immersing our shoulders down to the upper arms. Down our upper back. It is slowly warming up our chest. And you can imagine it's warming up the air that enters your lungs. And as the air leaves your lungs, you can even feel that warm air warming up your nostrils. As this energy flow is going slowly down your abdomen, you become more aware of your elbows sitting next to the top of your abdomen as well. And as the energy is slowly going down your abdomen, it's also going down your forearm. With your awareness, you can now visualize the organs that are inside of your abdomen. And see how this energy source is waking up your organs. You can see how your liver, your pancreas, your spleen are waking up, feeling so rejuvenated with this light source that is flowing down slowly inside of your body. Visualize how you see your cells traveling, working together, communicating with each other. And we just embrace them and thank them for the work that they do to keep us healthy. We also see how our guts, intestine, the kidneys and the adrenals are constantly working for us. And how important it is for them to communicate with the lungs, the heart, the brain. So this energy source that is slowly going down to the pelvis, is also going down to your wrists and your hands. Let's start there at the lower back level and see how you feel. You may suddenly realize that the lower back is not totally relaxed yet. Still holding on to the tension. And with our awareness, we can tell our back to let go and relax. Deep breaths in. Slow breaths out. We feel the warmth in our heart, in our abdomen, that is slowly flowing down our hips and thighs. We keep following that flow of energy, feeling what it does to us. And follow that flow down the thighs and towards the knees. How do our knees feel in this present moment? Now we follow the flow of energy down the shins. We really don't pay attention to the lower legs that much. But they do so much for us. They hold the load of the upper body. As we go down to our ankles, let's give them some love. And visualize how we can soak up this energy, warm into our ankles. And into our feet. You may stay there for a little longer just to say thanks. And express some gratitude for this pair of feet. That hold us, take us to places. Let's express some self-love to ourselves. Now that we have allowed our bodies to soak up this energy flow, and be in the present moment with our bodies, and have the full awareness of how each of our body parts feels. just want to say thank you for this body. Thank you for making us feel alive in this body. Oftentimes, we're too busy to pay attention to our bodies. We forget to nurture it. We forget to embrace it and to take care of it. And we think that eating 3 times a day is enough to take care of the body. But that's not just all that the body requires. When we take care of our bodies with our mind, with peace and love, our bodies can stay healthy with very little need to eat. Deep breaths in and slow breaths out. Oftentimes we have disconnect between our physical body and our mind. And living in the present moment with awareness will help us to reconnect our mind with the physical body. We can also reconnect between ourselves and nature and the universe, and see the importance of being part of this whole universe. With the next few breaths, I invite you to turn to this present moment and return to this space. And just imagine one last time this life force, the flow of energy, flowing through your body once more time from the head to the toe, taking away all the toxins, the wastage out of your body. And open your eyes and feel awakened. You can move your hands, move your feet, move your toes. Actually, I go above half an hour. I feel really good. We can do some stretching. Move however you want to move your body. Twist and turn. And breathe in and out. Stretch your body. Feel this self-love. You feel sleepy? Feel relaxed? Yes. So at night when you feel like you can't go to sleep, you do this body scan and just relax. Take your mind away from the racing. Scan from toe to head? Yeah. Today she did the head to toe. But when I do the toe to head, I'm about right here, I'm fall asleep. Yeah. Like you can, for me, when I do the head to toe, I imagine myself laying on the beach and then imagine the water from the ocean slowly rising and touching the toes, going up the body and up to the head. And imagine that moment when you're fully immersed in the ocean water and float. That's a really beautiful moment.
Also with the sand.
With the sand, the warm sand too. Yes. And the light shining down.
I was doing yoga, they also have, right, the corpse pose, right, at the end.
Yeah.
Or the heaviness.
Yeah.
Disconnect.
The
relaxation is the same. It was giving me the idea. I was like, okay, how can I make my body feel heavy? I have to imagine that I'm sinking into something warm and light, and the sand is so beautiful, and it's a good visualization.
Yeah. Well, we can stand up and do a few rounds of walking so we can get our legs moving a bit. We can go this way this time. I haven't done that ever. We can go.
The other way, right?
We go the other. Yeah. So.
Everybody follow Judy.
So we're gonna walk. Okay. Don't forget to take deep breaths in and out, okay? And just be more aware of how you walk. Do you want me to ring a bell for each step or? Huh? Okay, I'll ring a bell for each step. Pay attention to how your body posture is, how your feet connect to the ground. See if you can feel the peace in every step. Do one more circle. Okay, just a few minutes of sharing experience. How is everybody feeling today? Right?
Happy.
You're happy,
Gratitude.
relaxed, gratitude.
Respect, a lot of respect. But in a combined with good emotions.
Yes, yeah. Thank
Thankful.
you. How has your practice been for you at home? You practice in between
just
sessions?
Like Judy said, I find myself catching myself when I'm stressed or pressured or some exterior, how should I say, exterior energy is negative.
Yes.
I find myself being more aware to catch it, be aware of it.
Right.
And not necessarily block it because it affects some things, right? If they're emotional, it involves family or, but I find myself working with it or through,
right.
To not necessarily block it, I admit it, but I work with breathing a lot. Like in the car, I find myself, if it's, let's say I drive a lot on a daily basis, I do drive. And so, and I'm not the impatient type of, I'm very patient. I don't get angry at people, but I find myself in situations and I'm like, oh, he didn't put the signal and he just cut in front of me. You know, situations like, whoa, I was not aware of this. And I catch myself and it, how do you say it? It puts pressure on you. It affects you. Some people are more sensitive than others. I would consider myself one of the sensitive ones. And I'm more aware to catch the negativity and to work with it, like breathing, deep breaths, awareness. And like Judy mentioned in the evening, I do a lot of visualization before going to sleep, just so I can have a restful night and I put my brain and my hormones and, you know, all that, the cells, all my body to a peaceful, more, it's been increasing since meditation. Yes. So, yes.
You mentioned about traffic and driving, you know, I just think a lot of people honk, and I feel, I find honking is so stressful, but you know, if those people practice mindfulness and deep breathing, they would realize that, okay, you know, accident will happen if you honk at somebody, but more likely to happen when you honk, because you make the other person all jumpy and they can't focus, they turn around, they look at you, and then accident happen. But
that's why we need more self-driving cars.
Excuse me?
Self-driving cars. I don't know about that, but so like I don't honk. I really, from the time I learned how to drive till now, I have not honked at anybody even once. I haven't. And I just say, okay, you know, if people make mistake, we bring that meditation technique in about forgiveness or whatever. We bring it in and say, okay, that person made a mistake.
Yes, you bring it in.
Yeah, we forgive them.
Yes,
you know,
and you work it through.
Right.
Yes.
Instead, so emit forgiveness or compassion towards that person instead of honking. It's so dangerous to honk. Yeah,
you explained very well what I was trying to say at the beginning. And I need like pressure or negativity from the outside world, so to speak, outside of me. I don't block it. I work with it, and I'm trying to work myself. You know, to get in a better place, as opposed to just react or just, And I have to give this without false modesty, but I have to attribute this to a lot of prayer and work with myself, but also to the meditation I do here. I don't know why, it's just working with that. All you have to do is to stick with it.
Practice makes perfect.
Exactly.
For sure.
It's not such a big deal. It's a big deal if you stick with it. It becomes like a miracle within your own being.
Right.
So I'm thankful for that.
I think my nighttime meditation is sitting with the two dogs. Trying to keep them calm down. Yeah, that's pretty therapeutic, actually, when I think about it. Very simple animals.
Yeah. Mm.
I think the other thing that you said, taking time in the morning, getting settled, not the day ahead. That's important.
Yes. And how about Judy? Yeah.
Well, every night, monkey my started when you lay down, and I caught myself like, I need to now sleep. So I have to love myself, like thinking about loving yourself, bringing oxygen to your body. So now this is time for myself. I need to upgrade this body. I need to rest. I need to sleep. So then I started doing meditation when I'm laying down. I breathe in, I bring my oxygen to my body, myself, and slowly or scanning.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking, okay, what have I been thinking? So this moment is for me. I will not think about that anymore. I will put that on the side. Okay, this is my moment.
Yeah.
That's make me kind of like forget, or it's not blocking, but at least that I stop them from getting in deeper into mind.
Yeah.
Everybody does it.
No, yeah. It's the practice for sure. You know, you can get stuck in that bad habit
Yes.
if you don't talk yourself
I've been
out of
there,
it. Yes.
all my life, pretty much.
Yeah.
Sometimes I say out loud. When I say out loud myself, I kind of stuck with it. You know, yeah, talking to yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know.
Right. Self-talk.
Yes.
Yeah, self-talk.
Yes.
That's good. Yeah. 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 So, well, with that,
Oh, time to go.
with that, I wish everybody a very happy, peaceful weekend and enjoy the beautiful weather. I love this fall weather. So always think about mindful thinking, mindful thought, mindful speech, and mindful heart. Now, this